Hello friends, I'm Gajendra. Welcome to my show, English is Fun. In today's podcast, we are going to discuss a few words. These words are important for the people, for the students who are preparing for competition exams. The students who are preparing for SSC or bank exams, or if you are preparing for any IELTS or TOEFLs, these words may be important for you. So let's discuss them, let's talk about them, and let's discuss about its synonyms even also. So the first word we are going to take is vantage. Vantage, there's a collocation of vantage is a vantage point. Vantage point. This is like advantage. Add plus vantage. This is vantage. This word is derived. The advantage, you might have heard about advantage. There are many advantages of early morning rising. There are many advantages of exercising. You know about the advantage word. So this is add plus vantage. That is advantage. But we are today talking about vantage. That what the vantage is. I just told that the vantage, it makes a collocation with a point, a vantage point. A vantage point, that means a place, especially a high place that provides a very good and clear view of something. For example, if you live in any city and you go at the top of the city. For example, I live in Jodhpur and there is a fort. If I go to the fort and I look at the city, I go so high and high and high and high. It's so high fort. And that's why when I will go on the fort and I look at the city, there is a vantage, that is a vantage point. Because that is a particular place that gives me a clear view of my city. So vantage point, that means a place or position that affording a very good view. While you are walking on the road, you cannot see the whole area. But when you go at the top of the hill and you look, you see a panoramic view. That panoramic view gives you a good view of your area. So that is a vantage, and we collocate it with a vantage point. So this vantage is also called a superior or more favorable situation or opportunities. I just discussed that advantage. Advantage means you get some benefits. That is advantage. But we are talking about vantage. When the condition is favorable to you, you are in a vantage. So the first word is vantage. Now, so let's talk about the other words, and that is emboldened. Emboldened. Please repeat with me. Emboldened. Is emboldened. This is to give the courage or confidence to do something. You might have heard that to encourage somebody, embolden somebody. To embolden somebody, that means to encourage somebody. Sometimes we try to learn English. We want to speak English. We want to write very well English. We want to a very good communicator in English. We want a very good speaker. We want to be a very good speaker in English. We want to converse very powerfully in a real English. These all things requires a good encouragement. And sometimes we are encouraged and we are motivated and we start learning. And after some time, our energy level is down and we are not able to learn. So what I'm trying to embolden you. I'm trying to encourage you. Yes, come on, let's start learning this. It's not a big deal. The voice of Gajendra is trying to encourage you towards your learning. I'm trying to strengthen your English. I'm trying to encourage you to learn English. I'm trying to embolden you to learn English. The same word. So we got 3 words here: embolden, encourage, strengthen. The first word we have taken is vantage. The second word is embolden. Embolden, the same word is encourage, encouragement. Okay. Next. The next word is castigate. Repeat please. Castigate. Castigate. To castigate, that means to rebuke somebody. When I returned home late, I went with few of my friends in a party and I returned so late. My father castigated me because I was late. To rebuke somebody, to scold somebody. This is one of the few words are given here. Castigate, that means to reprimand. My father reprimanded me for not taking army as my career. My father rebuked me. And sometimes my mother admonished me. Sometimes one of my elder brother always admonished me for not talking to them. You know, you might have heard a story about a bird. The bird wanted to fly and their cubs did not want. So a bird upbraided their kids, their young ones. So upbraid means to scold. Castigated. Castigate means to scold. So repeat with me. Castigate. Castigate. Reprimand. Rebuke. Admonish. Some people, they always try to chide me. The chiding, that means to scold. Another is upbraid and reprove. So these are words to rebuke somebody, to castigate somebody, castigated, to rebuke someone. So these are a few synonyms. Reprimand, repeat, reprimand, rebuke, admonish, chide, and upbraid. I repeat again, a vantage point, and that is a place, or especially high place, that provides a very good clear view of something. Secondly is emboldened. Emboldened is a favorable point. Emboldened is giving courage, is giving confidence to somebody. I just want to strengthen somebody. And the third one is a castigate, that is to chide, to upbraid and reprove, or reprimand, to admonish. Yeah, this is another word is insurmountable. There are 2 words, surmountable and insurmountable. One day I found a big giant in the sky. That is invincible. It's too great to overcome. I found a goblin. I found a great giant. It's too great. It's not able to overcome of this. When something is surmountable, that means you can overcome of this. You can win it. Invincible, that is unconquerable. That cannot be conquered. You cannot win, you cannot triumph. Insuperable. So there are a few words. Insurmountable. Insurmountable is invincible. Invincible, that is, you cannot come over this. Unconquerable, you cannot conquer over this. You cannot win over this. Is called insurmountable. If a thing that is a surmountable, that means you can come over this. Surmountable. What is surmountable for me? English is not surmountable for me. That means I'm not able to overcome this English. Some people say that English is insurmountable for them and they're not able to learn English. That means English is a giant for them. It's too big, too big, super big, and they're not able to overcome this. And now I see that English is surmountable. You can speak, you can write, you can do everything. Okay, and next and the last word is a nefarious. Nefarious activities. Nefarious ages. Nefarious man. Nefarious is a criminal, is a crime-like activities. I just want to tell you about a few of the nefarious activities of the terrorist. So what type of activities committed by nefarious man? This nefarious man is a terrorist because he has a criminal work. So nefarious means the person who is a very wicked, villainous, the criminal, a wicked person. So by nefarious, we can make a few of the collocations: nefarious activities, nefarious age, nefarious man. There's one word like a vile, V-I-L-E, vile. Vile, that means a morally low. The person who is morally very low. There's no moral. That is a contemptible. That is a mean person. That is atrocious. Know what is atrocious? Atrocious is the word when I said I was going out, but the weather was very atrocious. It was a very, very, very bad weather. So nefarious. So repeat with me again: the vantage, emboldened, castigate, insurmountable, nefarious. So vantage point, emboldened, to encourage somebody, to strengthen somebody, and castigate, to chide, upbraid, and reprove, insurmountable, invincible, and unconquerable, and insuperable. And the nefarious is a wicked and the criminal. So friends, these all things are for today. Let's start tomorrow again. A few more words, vocabulary words. So please like and share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello friends, I'm Gajendra.